What's up, guys? Another episode here. I figured today we're gonna cook chicken. No training on the video. I've obviously trained, but I'm gonna teach you how to cook chicken because apparently some people are just too dumb to cook chicken. Yeah. So here is how I cook my chicken. Simple, fast, effective, and easy. Easy is the word. All right, so right there we got a whole tray of chicken by my sponsor, mein Sponsor here, Planet Food, Code REX. These are all individually packed chicken breasts. This is the pot that goes into my crock pot, my instant pot. And now we are going to cut the chicken. So basically remove all the fat, throw it in the pot, and I'll show you the rest while I'm doing the cutting. All right, so I'm grabbing each chicken individually with my trusted scissors. Cut it open. Boom. Trim the fat off that I don't want. It's not super clean, but good enough for me. And I'm gonna do this basically until this pot is filled up. And that always comes out to about 4 kilos, which is like 9.5 pounds. So I can fit 9.5 pounds into this slow cooker. I have considered either buying a bigger one, because I've seen that Beef Stew, my man, has a huge pressure cooker for his stove, and it's like 25 liters or so, and mine is only, I think, 9 liters. So if I had one that is almost 3 times the size, no, a little less, then I could cook even more chicken in advance and don't have to worry about standing in the kitchen again for quite a long time. So as you can see, I'm just finishing off all this, or trimming off all the fat. Said it 3 times already. And that's basically what I have been doing for, honestly, I don't even know how many years. Obviously, when I was still living with my mom as a teenager, and then the first couple of years of my bodybuilding, my mom used to help me prep chicken and food, but she never cooked for me like individual meals, but because I never wanted anyone I never wanted anyone to cook individual meals for me. I think that is if you're a man, you take care of yourself. That was the rice cooker, by the way. I've always been too proud to have other people cook for me when I started bodybuilding. And also, I don't trust anyone with my food. And I don't want to be a burden to whoever is living with me. Whether that is my wife or my mother or my grandma or whoever. Of course, special occasions, Christmas or something like that, when my wife or my mom are cooking Christmas dinner, whole different story. Whole different story. Because I can't do that, to be honest. But this shit right here, I do myself. It is right now, I think the video you're watching is like day 55 or 56. Oh, 50, no, it's even, I don't know what day it is. It'll say it in the title. So, yesterday was a day off. I did not train yesterday. Of course, as always, I trained twice today. And on my off days, I really don't like to do anything. Those are my off days. So I don't do any filming. I don't do any social media. I might go to the sauna, physical therapy, get massaged, get treated, and then chill and go to bed early. That's what my off days look like. I have a physical therapy appointment scheduled tomorrow. I'm still gonna train because I really fucking need an extra physical therapy session because my back feels bound up. My muscles in the upper back kind of feel pretty horrible, to be honest. By the way, I'm dropping all the plastic wrappers here in the trash can that is standing at the ready. This is the last one, but now we have to check if I have reached my goal of 4 kilograms. And if not, we have to compensate with a little bit of frozen chicken from the freezer, obviously, to make it 4. Because I don't like cooking odd numbers. So, let me check real quick. So I know that this pot here weighs 830 grams. Shut up. So the goal is for this to weigh 4,830. And right now it weighs 685. So I need another 150. Let's see what we got left over. So here is a piece I have left over. I bought this yesterday at Lidl and it was on sale. So this is supposed to be 400. We're gonna put as much in there until I reach my goal of all right, now here 4 kilograms of chicken in here. Now I'll show you the next step. So, next step. This is the pot I'm talking about. Instant pot. It is called Instant Pot. Amazon, wherever. Take this as it is. I don't add anything to it. Nothing. Put in here. Plug in. All right? Plug in. It says off. Put lid on. Music. Then I'm pressing slow cook. Now it shows 12 hours. That's the timer I set. You can change the time, but I like 12 hours. And now I just wait. All right? And tomorrow, I'm gonna show you the finished project, the finished product. But today, we're done with this. I'll see you tomorrow. All right, folks, finally, the next day is upon us. I've been to physical therapy today. I've also trained only once back. Didn't care to film that because it's already been filmed a couple days ago. And now, as promised, we're here in the kitchen again with my trusted Instant Pot. And I'm gonna show you the finished project. I've already said it wrong yesterday, the finished product. So let's have a look. Here, we're opening this thing up. That's what it looks like. All right, so now let me set this up. Taking out the pot here. There's a little bit of water in there. Watch out. I'm just pouring out the water, not completely, leaving a little bit of water at the bottom. And now what I'm doing is, that's why I'm wearing the gloves, I'm making pulled chicken, so to speak. Here are the individual chicken breasts, and I just smash them into more or less individual fibers. So that's what I'm doing with the whole pot. And a little tip, obviously you can't do that right after cooking, so because it's hot, right? But, and that's why you let the pot cool down after cooking. So it was cooking for 12 hours. Then when it was done, I pull the plug and I wait a couple more hours until it's all, not completely, that's the trick I was going for. You wait till it's like warm, not completely cold, just warm, and then you can mash it up like this easier. Because if it gets really cold, like let's say if I store this thing in the fridge overnight, it would be really hard to mash up the chicken like that. So you want it a little bit warm, but obviously not so hot that you can't touch it. I mean, that's just common sense, right? So as you can see now, the whole pot is mashed up like that. Easy to eat. You can mix it up into your rice. No big deal. Digest super easy because it has been cooked all thoroughly. It tastes okay, and it's still moist. That's why I kept a little bit of water in there, so it is still somewhat moist. Moist is a nice word, huh? So, and now I'm putting this into these Ziploc bags. Those are 4-liter size Ziploc bags. Let me set up new. Give me a second. All right. Okay, so here are the Ziploc bags. I will need for this 2 Ziploc bags of 4 liters. 4 liters is about a gallon. And I'm aiming to get half of the contents of this pot into each bag. So 2 kilos per bag. Whatever falls next to the pot, I will pick up later. And distribute, of course. So we're about halfway through here. Make sure everything is it's really meshed up. All right, so everything is packed up. We've got 2 bags now. Now comes the part where you actually have to use your brain a little bit. So, like I said, watch out. Listen close. We've got the scale here again, okay? Like I said, this has been, before cooking, it was 4 kilos. So now, each bag here weighs 10 grams. So now I'll put it on the scale. Now it weighs, that's the fridge. Give it a second. All right, so this was 4 kilos before cooking. Each bag weighs 10 grams, 20 grams in total. Now the scale says 3,126. Okay, so that means left chicken after cooking is 3,106. 3,106. I typed that into the calculator here. 3,106 divided by 4,000 is 77.6. So what has been 100 grams, what has been 100 grams before cooking is now 77 grams. Okay, so I'm taking a marker, if I find one, Sharpie, see that? And I'm writing on the bag 77. So now, if I want to eat 300 grams of chicken uncooked, which is equal to about 71 grams of protein, 72 grams of protein, I know I have to take out 77 times 3, 231 grams. So if my serving size of chicken is 300 grams, raw weight, it equals 231 grams of cooked chicken. And that changes every time, depending on how much water I pour out, depending how much chicken has been in the pot. Because let me show you. This old bag of chicken that is still left in the freezer, see what it says? 78, if you can read that, 78, like that, I guess. Because when I was making this, I did not pour out as much water as I did this time, and this was turkey breast. And this is chicken breast. Chicken breast is always a little drier. So it differs every time. Because if I was to take out 78 grams times 3, that's 261 grams. So I'd be eating, if I did that with this batch, I'd be eating way more protein or chicken than I want. All right, so that's how you are exact. Yeah, and that's how I do my chicken. The precision way, the German precision way. All right, so thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Oh yeah, and this thing just goes straight into the dishwasher down there. Just like that. And the cooker, the Instant Pot, just remove the cable, put the lid on, and store it somewhere. It usually gets stored right on top of our fridge, so it's easily accessible the next time I need it. So that was the whole video. Thanks for watching.